Sup gamers, today we're going to be taking a look at this pretty beat up Crimson Red DS Lite. Its hinge is okay, it's not in the worst condition, but the screens are very severely yellowed. This piece has a bunch of stickers on it. The GBA slot cover is stuck and won't open up. So we're going to be taking a look at this guy. We're going to be restoring it, refurbishing it, making it look like new, or making it function like new, and the screens look like new. So let's get into it. So first things first, for disassembly, we have to remove this GBA slot cover. I really don't know the best way to do it without damaging it, because I don't want to damage it at all. We can see there's a bunch of gunk in there. Oh man, that got it a little bit. Okay, I think that loosened it up. Yeah, okay, wow. Look how nasty that is. See what it looks like on the inside here. Ew! Dude! Let's get this thing disassembled.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Okay, it's not all that bad. It's just a lot of dust. Okay, well, there's our one uninvited guest up there by the cartridge port. That's a dead bug. We got one more dead bug right there, right where my pointer finger is, and there you can see it. Other than that, I think that's it. So we're gonna get them critters out of here. Let's take a peek under the stylus port just to make sure it's not dirty either. That's actually very clean under there. Look, there's like almost no dirt there. So both of these triggers are broken. All of the buttons on this thing are broken basically, so we're gonna have to fix all of them. The shoulder buttons are all fixed up now. Got them all cleaned up on the inside. Let's continue disassembly. This yellowed LCD out of here. So you can see this ABXY rubber is very messy. Trusty Minion Pants always doing a good job. Let's get this motherboard cleaned up. We can see the ABXY D-pad rubbers have a little bit of gunk and grime on them, so we're gonna get that all cleaned up. Alrighty, now they will work like new once we clean this dust off of them. Wonderful. So now I have our replacement pieces and screens right here all ready to go. We got our bottom screen. It has a screen protector on it. And this is our good top screen and our good top piece that we will be using. So let's get the buttons transferred over. Whenever I transfer buttons over to a new bottom piece, I put the rubber in there. I flip it upside down, the D-pad usually falls out. Okay, I'm just gonna scratch that part. So let's just get these buttons in here the normal way, I guess. Let's get our motherboard that we fixed all up. We cleaned the shoulder buttons and the A, B, X, Y, and D-pad buttons. Let's get our bottom screen into place here. Let's plug our digitizer cable in. And let's get this top screen plugged in and set this motherboard in place. Alright, let's get this black Wi-Fi cable under there. Let's route it correctly. Get this Wi-Fi chip plugged in. And get the cable plugged into the chip. Just like that, guys. So now I'm gonna clean up the shoulder buttons, because it's time to put those back in, but they are dirty. We can see there's some dirt around them. Alright, our shoulder buttons are clean, so let's get them put into place. Perfect. So now, let's get these two screws down on the motherboard. Let's get this plate that we cleaned up all nice. You can see there's still some leftover stuff and things from when I cleaned it, so let's just give it a little clean down real quick. Get that on top of there. Make sure the shoulder buttons still click, and they do. Let's get our 3 Phillips screws in, and then let's test. Nice, look at that. Look at these screens. They're beautiful. Okay, so it didn't read the DS game. That's totally fine though. Hopefully it will once I clean it. Let's get this touch screen calibrated. Works flawlessly. Now let's move our old screen border onto the new one. Okay, it's looking awesome. Now this top screen, it's probably going to be pretty hard to see. You see those horizontal lines up the top by the gray? When I move it up and down every so often, you can see horizontal lines. That's the potentiometer going bad for the top screen. So I'm going to show you what I do for the potentiometer. I get a Y-wing screwdriver. This potentiometer right here is for the top screen, and this one over here is for the bottom screen. So we're going to be adjusting this one. So let's turn this on to a spot to where we can see those lines. I get my Y screwdriver down in there, and then I kind of just look at it while I adjust it. See, that's making it worse. See, look, I'm going to make it worse even more. See that? Okay, so that's the potentiometer being an oopsie. So let's reverse that. It's still there a little bit, but not as much as before. It's okay. We are going to get this battery compartment cleaned up a bit. So now let's get our Y screws back in. These rubber pads back on. This DS should be all good to go. Look at how nice those screens look. My replacement pieces did have some wear up there, but that's a lot better than what it was before. Now we just got to give this thing a little bit of a cleaning here. Alrighty guys, this DS is pretty much good to go. Man, look how much of a difference it looks from this compared to what it looked like before. This thing is in really nice shape now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out my other restorations and shell swaps and everything if you enjoyed. Please consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel, and I'm working my hardest. Thank you guys.